So day 78 of me recording my journey from zero to $30,000 a month and building my agency. So today, I think I kind of screw up because uh, when I was like in the morning, I was taking a shower and then some app about audio came into my mind because I was thinking about like how Clubhouse kind of like failed to adapt mainstream wise and kind of like failed to become some type of audio first social media app. And I started kind of like analyzing like how what they did wrong, what they did right. I kind of like started analyzing. I started analyzing as a consultant. If I were to advise, like, what 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 would they need to do right or wrong to kind of like adopt mainstream, and then some idea about and a software kind of came up into my mind, which is to kind of like make audio app for mostly podcaster, coaches, creator. So yeah, to grow their audience and turn their voice into a thriving business. And I can't, and like from the morning until 6, that's all I kind of like coding this idea. But I don't think it was like such a good thing to do because I was supposed to work on service delivery, and all my mental bandwidth kind of went into this thing. And most of my focus kind of went into like coding the backend because because of new AI powered software like Lovable. It's pretty easy to generate the front end. So most of my focus went into like backend and to connect Superbase. I keep saying this. Yes, Superbase. Yes, Superbase. Most of my focus kind of went into the backend, doing work on the backend Superbase, and so I was doing quite a lot of coding. I don't think, yeah, because since I'm kind of practicing, coding, it's good like here and there to kind of like code, especially like the idea kind of like came up with my mind. I wanted to catch it before kind of like flew away. So that's why I kind of like once the idea came in, and I started coding everything. But I don't think so. Building my agency is my prior focus now because even this idea before catch on, there's so much strategy, coding, and reading the market outreach that need to be done. It's quite a lot of work, and my main focus was supposed to work on service delivery. And there's something that, well, so now I don't eat in the morning anymore. I just wait until I get home around 6, around like 7, sometime 8, 9 to eat. There's a level of clarity that you get when you don't eat in the morning. I think that's kind of like what happened this morning. Because I didn't eat. I wait until I get home to eat. So you can say add some type of level of clarity and focus, and I kind of like give it all to this app. You can say. So yeah, that's what happened. I think in the future, I think I might be more rigid to not let myself just go on with idea, because even if it's an idea, the execution is always hard. So it's better that I focus on the current task that I got right now, that I've been working on for months, which is building my agency. So yeah, I think it's probably one of the bad habits. Yeah, I'm trying to remove, not to act on every single good idea, because everything kind of like take quite a lot of time to. Everything is hard. Not, you don't just get an idea like that and then you become successful. Everything is hard, and I kind of been working towards building my agency. You can say for more than 2 months now. So most of my focus should have been on my agency, not coding just some random app. Even when I code, I tend to code software that are related to my agency, not like some random idea that I got because I was shower because I was in the shower. So yeah, I think it's probably I think it's one of the urge I need to conquer going forward, to not just act on just impulse of random idea. And also, right now it's 8. I'm trying to get a better routine to go to sleep by 9. So that's why I started recording this at 8. No, usually I record it around 10. So I'm also setting some type of rigid time that I need to go to sleep. So by 9 I need to be in bed so that I wake up by 7. Shower, workout, and then library, library, and then service delivery, get home, eat, record video, be and then go to sleep at 9. So by 9 I'm supposed to be on my bed ready to sleep. So I'm still trying to set some type of rigid routine in place, so that when I, I tend to start working on service delivery by 10, like by 10 I know, okay, blue, because at 10 is when the library is open. So at 10, okay, I know it's service delivery. That's the only thing I want to focus on now. So it's kind of like a routine that I'm trying to set in place. It's taking a while to kind of like stick, but you know, I don't think I don't think it's possible to get where I need to be without some type of rigid system and routine in place. I've read this book uh, years ago, Atomic Habit. I didn't think much of it when I read it. Probably like 5 years, 7 years ago, 6 or 7 years ago, I read it. But it's so true. Now that I think I think I would by Jim Clear, something like that. Well, yeah. Now, I'm kind of thinking like, yeah, that's what I need. It's like a routine. But yeah, it kind of take a while to like get it. But like once you get it right, you kind of like you get it right, and then after like 1-2 years, you kind of start getting exponential result. So right now, I think that's where my focus is, to set rigid routine and habit in place. Sleep by be get. I need to be on my bed by 9. Wake up by 7. Work out, shower, get to the library, service delivery, and then once I introduce Coco back on my routine, so Coco, service delivery, reading, sleep. Okay, get home, sleep. I'm still. I think because once I introduce some type of rigid routine, and social media is kind of like, I think I'm working towards eliminating social media from my life forever. Because it's truly forever. Because I don't think I'm only gonna use it to like upload stuff. Once 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 that is taken care of, it's only going to be about rigid routine, and it's going to be about rigid routine, habit. I was supposed to say something else, I forgot. And monk mode, yeah. And monk mode, because monk mode is the monk mode is like is kind of like what I've been working towards. Okay, see, that's my alarm 9, so I'm supposed to be in bed. Bye.